From Bob Johnson Auto Group, Ben Wiseman, hopefully you're having a good night tonight. Yes, that's right. We called you out. You are here. We appreciate you very much. Is he signing autographs tonight? Oh. I see. Interesting. I'll write that down and mention that in a little bit. Nice. So, heat race number 1, the Bob Johnson Auto Group Dirtcar Sportsman. Taylor Dockstader in the 2, Paul DeRutter in the 1D alongside. 8 laps is the distance. Back to green, we're back underway. Dockstader down low, Paul DeRutter up on that outside lane and give the lead to Paul DeRutter as they hit turn number 3 and 4. Dockstader still there for second. Jamie Brown up to third. Brennan Moore right there with him in fourth as they challenge each other off on turn number 4. Moore picks up the 3 spot. Devin Guyette, Remington Ham back there 5th and 6th at the moment as Jessica Power, who will be featured this week on ABC 50. Special segment called Ladies of Can-Am Speedway, and right now the 11 of Devin Guyette got into the side of the 35 of Brennan Moore, and that car is very ill handling at the moment. Guyette trying to bring it back on, and he does, right in front of Kyle Sharp in the 12S, and Guyette's got all sorts of problems with that ride. Down the backstretch, he's off the back straightaway now, brings it back on in front of Dominic Merkley. But in the meantime, Paul DeRutter's not having any problems whatsoever. That BuzzChew Chevrolet 1D ride holding a steady wheel out there. He's got the lead by about 3 car lengths over Taylor Dockstader, who's got some pressure right now in the form of Brendan Moore in the 35. It looks like we got some debris over there in turn number 2, but we'll keep our eye on it, though. Meantime, it's still Paul DeRutter with the advantage, about 3 car lengths over Dockstader. Brendan Moore there for third, Jamie Brown and Jessica Power. That's your top 5 as they head up into turn number 1 and 2. Good battle going on for the top 3 spots here as Dockstader trying to win his second heat race in as many weeks, but Brendan Moore has got other ideas as he rides in third. DeRutter looks like he's taking his time trying to get through the corners cleanly, but Taylor Dockstader on the hammer going through the turns. 3 laps left to go. His first of 3 heats, and Dockstader puts his foot to the floor, goes around Paul DeRutter to pick up the lead, and DeRutter fights back on that inside lane. Top spotted Taylor Dockstader picks up the lead off of turn number 4. They come this time by 2 to go for Dockstader. And Devin Guyette loops it around over in turn number 4. Go. Keep our eye on him. Don't think he's going to be able to get it refired. And yellow lights are back on. Yellow lights are on. 6 laps are complete.
Single file drivers, single file so we can line up.
So it will be Taylor Dockstader the leader, Paul DeRutter second, 35 Brendan Moore third, and the 10 of Jamie Brown is fourth. Remington Ham completes the top 5. Jessica Powers 6th, Kyle Sharp 7th, and Devin Guyette will complete the field.
I hit the one car here and it hit the wall. Went off the backstretch.
And we've got some fluid down there in turn number 4 right now. We got a whole lot of fluid over there, so we're going to take a moment to run through that. We mentioned the ABC 50 special that Jessica Power is going to be a part of. She was actually interviewed for that today. For the Love of Dirt is the name of the segment. And we'll be featuring some of the lady drivers this year, and Jessica being one of them is one of our first features of the season.
couple dogs riding them all the time. Look, I ride over the boat. There you have a lot of feet. Oh,
That was so bad.
oh, that's nice. Well, now I know where that one car died. Well, right where he was stopped, number 2, he was pointing out a belly pan. What? Pointing out a belly pan, the oil pan. Belly pan.
So we got some fluid we wanted to run in here on the front straightaway that came from the ride. Of course, that Bob Johnson Auto Group is sponsors of our Dirtcar Sportsman division here. You can bring your receipt to any of their locations and get 10% off service and or $250 off any new or pre-owned vehicle at Bob Johnson Auto Group. Right there on Outer Route 11 in Watertown. I drove by it today myself. I was in Watertown today. It is gorgeous. Brady Hauser, true to his word, hustled all the way here from Utica Rome Speedway in record time. Utica Rome rained out tonight, so Brady, I got to bring you in here for a minute while we got some time. The voice, one of the voices of Utica Rome Speedway. What? You're not. Why? Well,
I was just there watching.
You were just there watching?
Yeah, just there checking it out. No, I'm the voice at one of the voices at Glen Ridge Motorsports Park.
So that means I get to work with you when our Dirtcar 358 modified series goes there in probably about a month.
Yeah, you're gonna have fun. It's a little bull ring up in Glen, and when they say it's out in the middle of nowhere, it's out in the middle of nowhere. I mean, there's cornfields like this place out around it, so it's pretty neat.
I love tracks like that, just out in the middle of nowhere, just a little field, a little racetrack in the middle of it. That's not too bad, though. I'm looking forward to working with you up there at that show. Sad to see Utica Rome here right now tonight, but glad you made the trip, though. Welcome to Can-Am.
Yeah, thank you. That's actually my second time here at the Raceway, and I think the last time I was here was a couple of years ago, honestly, with Super Dirtcar Series. So it's been a while, but happy to be here.
Well, I hope you enjoy the show tonight. We're under caution right now, though. We got to get some fluid off the racetrack, but hopefully we'll see you many more times, and if not, we'll definitely see you at the Ridge in about a month.
Absolutely, looking forward to it.
All right. Brady Hauser, ladies and gentlemen, the voice of Glen Ridge. I got that right now. Just hanging out at Utica Rome because nothing else better to do on a Friday night. Perfect. So still working caution here. We will get the, looks like we got some of the fluid picked up down here on the front straightaway. Looks like there's still a little bit more coming off at turn number 4, so that's the couple of the spots they want to take care of. And also they got a little bit of a rough patch over there in turn number 3 they wanted to get smoothed out as well, so we'll get that taken care of. Again, we want to thank good folks from Miss Thousand Islands, Miss Adirondack, as their 50-50 ticket sale efforts continue here tonight. They are heading down the front straightaway right now, heading towards turn 4. So if you want to pick up some tickets from them, you can do so. Or if you want to visit their headquarters, they're located right underneath where I'm standing right here at Can-Am, right underneath the tower. And you see Leslie and her crew down there. They got popcorn there for sale, and they got every color 50-50 ticket. So if you're looking to get every single color, you can do so with them down there as well. And that's right on the way to the concession stand. So if you have not yet got to the concession stand, some new things. We got funnel cakes and taco tots down there as well. You're going to want to get in on some of that, and also some margaritas are available as well. Again, visit the Route 11 location for Bob Johnson Auto Group in Watertown and bring your receipt. 10% off service and or $250 off any new or pre-owned vehicle at Bob Johnson Auto Group in Watertown. So take advantage of that and get your new or pre-owned vehicle at Bob Johnson's. So we continue to work caution here. 6 laps down, 2 more to go. First of 3 heats in the Bob Johnson Auto Group Dirtcar Sportsman. It's Taylor Dockstader, the race leader. So Paul DeRutter, who was running in the 2 spot, has gone to the pits. That's going to move Brennan Moore up to 3rd. I got in trouble from Brennan earlier today. I called him by his little brother Dylan earlier, last week, and he never lets me forget that. Of course, Brennan is actually a chief starter for the karting program on Wednesday nights at Brockville, so Brennan wears many hats in the racing world. Pretty good shoe behind the wheel of this 35 Sportsman car. His dad, Adam, was a great driver in his own right behind the wheel of pure stocks and street stocks. And, of course, Adam went on to win a track championship in the Dirtcar Sportsman ranks at Brockville and also picked up his first and only 358 modified feature there at the Boss as well in 2003. He beat Lee Gill that night to do it. I remember that because I called that race. And pretty awesome night. Awesome for Adam, not so much for Gil, though. Again, we appreciate everybody's patience. I know we've had a couple of, as the late John Burr used to say, a couple of minor dirt alerts over here on the racetrack, but we thank you very much for your patience and understanding as we continue to work through this one. First of 3 heats on track for the Bob Johnson Auto Group Dirtcar Sportsman. Heats 2 and 3 will be up next. And then we'll go into the Panther Framework 602 crate sprints. 1 qualifying heat there for 6 laps. Next week, as we mentioned here, it'll be our Mother's Day special. All 6 divisions will be in action as the Fabco Dirtcar Pro Stocks make their second appearance of the year. Again, last week, if you were not here with us, or did not hear, last weekend we were supposed to have the Dirtcar 358 Modified Series at the Fulton Speedway to open the year for that series. That has been rescheduled to June 21st. The Airborne Series race for the Dirtcar Sportsman division was rained out at Airborne, so that did not get rescheduled to the best of my knowledge. So the Dirtcar 358 Series will open at Glen Ridge. I'll be there with Brady. We'll do it up. It'll be good. Toby's going to be there too? Oh my goodness. All sorts of... Uh-oh. We're going to be crammed in there. That's okay. That's fine. Just a bunch of legends in there talking about racing. One upstart newcomer like myself. White flag will be displayed this time by... As the first of 3 heats is on track. 6 laps down, 2 more to go. Taylor Dockstader. He got the lead on that outside lane from Paul DeRutter, but Paul has since gone to pit road, so now that will open the door for Brendan Moore. Trying to challenge him for the win. Jamie Brown, who got a feature, was 3rd. Then it's Remington Ham, who won on his birthday at Fulton last year, is 4th. Jessica Power, 5th. Kyle Sharp, former Pure Stock champion, here is 6th. LeClaire looks him over. Dockstader is the control car on that outside lane. They get it going a little bit off of turn number 4. Green lights are back on, and away we go. And Dockstader on that high lane, but Brennan Moore is going to take the lead coming off of turn number 2. Good move by Brennan Moore on that inside lane to pick up the spot as they head up into turn number 3 and 4. Taylor Dockstader trying to fight back on the high lane. Here comes Moore down on the bottom. Dockstader up on the outside lane. White flag in the air for Taylor Dockstader. And then up into turn number 1 and 2. Moore down low. Dockstader trying to fight back on that outside lane. Drag race side by side down the back straightaway. Remington Ham a good seat there in position number 3. Checkered flag is out. Checkered flag is waving. Dockstader up high. Brendan Moore down low. Drag race to the line. Dockstader by a half a car length. Brennan Moore 2nd, Remington Ham 3rd, Jessica Power 4th, Kyle Sharp and Jamie Brown complete the rest of the field. What a heat race there, and a great run for Taylor Dockstader. He's perfect in heat action this year, 2 for 2 here at Can-Am. Heat race number 2 getting set to roll trackside next.
What about me?
And Greg Brinklow out of Kingston, Ontario will go away from the pole in the 707 along with the 7D of Dustin Hutton from Central Square. Row 2, it is Jonathan Murphy from Carthage in the 62 and the 92 of Frank Sibley out of Calcium. Row 3, Kira Backus from Fulton in the 95 along with the Fox 28 of Tyler Stevenson from Watertown. Row 4, Eric Nyer in the 34 out of Carthage. 64, Tyler Corcoran alongside from Central Square in row. And back there in row number 5 in car number 10X out of Fort Covington, New York, that's Corey Castell. Second of 3 heats in the Bob Johnson Auto Group Dirtcar Sportsman. Greg Brinklow will go from the pole. Dustin Hutton alongside. And Brinklow went a little early there on that start. And we're going back to caution. We will try that one more time. Greg Brinklow in the 707 will be the control car. And he has been reminded on the one-way radio to fire off of turn number 4, not in turn number 3. And we got a better start that time. We're back underway. Dustin Hutton powers out into the lead. Brinklow back there to second. Good battle for third already with Tyler Stevenson in the 28. 92 is Sibley on that outside lane as well. Up into 3 and 4 they go. Tyler Corcoran has jumped into the top 5 as they crank it off of turn number 4 and back down to the line. Lap number 1 in the books. Dustin Hutton with the advantage, about 3 car lengths right now over Brinklow. Tyler Stevenson, who won here 3 times last year in that Fox 28 ride, holds down third. Right now he's got some pressure, though, from Frank Sibley in the 92. And here comes last week's runner-up, Tyler Corcoran, to the number 4 spot as they bring it off at turn number 4 and back down to the line. Dustin Hutton in control, 5-car length advantage over Brinklow, who holds down the 2 spot. Third is a good battle right now between the 64 of Cork and the 28 of Stevenson. Stevenson able to hold the spot for the moment. Corcoran back to 4th. Eric Dyer is 5th. Good battle for 6th right now between the 92 of Sibley and the 10 of Castell, who started back in position number 9 and is making his way forward early on at lap number 3. Again, Dustin Hutton with the advantage, opens up about 5-car lengths now as the battle for second goes on between the 28 of Stevenson and the 707 of Brinklow, and Stevenson makes short work of that. Goes up to position number 2, Sibley off the back straightaway in the 92. Looks like he's headed to pit road and does so we stay green. 4 down, 4 more to go. Dustin Hutton waiting for nobody out there right now. He's got about 7 car lengths over the 28 of Stevenson, who has got his mirror full of Tyler Corcoran into turn number 3 and 4. In the meantime, Eric Nyer, he'll pick up the number 4 spot from Brinklow into turn number 4. So Eric Nyer on the charge here late in the going. We got 5 laps down, 3 more to go. It's still Dustin Hutton with the lead. Battle is on for second. Tyler Corcoran is getting good at this speedway. 3-time defending track champion, going down low, trying to pick up second from Stevenson into turn number 3 and 4. These two drivers park next to one another each and every Friday night here at Can-Am. And Corcoran trying to find the way by down on the low side. Stevenson up on that outside lane has got the car working pretty good off of turn number 2. He'll keep the number 2 spot for now as Dustin Hutton is driving away from the field. The white flag is in the air. Final trip around the Can-Am Speedway for Dustin Hutton. Still good battle for second going on here between Corcoran and Stevenson into turns 1 and 2. Stevenson again using that outside lane around this speedway. Corcoran still there for second. Eric Nyer watching this battle from the 4 spot as Corey Castell completes the top 5. Checkered flag in the air. No problem for Dustin Hutton. He'll collect the victory. Second still up for grabs. It's going to be a drag race to the line. It will be the 28 of Stevenson followed by the 64 of Corcoran. 4th will be Eric Nyer, Corey Castell 5th, Greg Brinklow, Jonathan Murphy, and Kiribakis will complete the rest of the field. And that does it. Heat race number 2 is complete. Dustin Hutton, your winner in heat race number 2. The Bob Johnson Auto Group Dirtcar Sportsman, heat race number 3, ready to go next. $50-50 jackpot right now at $310. So 50-50 tickets still on sale. If you have not yet gotten your tickets, please do so. Miss Adirondack, Miss Thousand Islands working their way through the grandstands right now. As heat race number 3 on track, Owen Nyer in 17 alongside on the pole. Outside will be Dustin Bradley in 83 out of Potsdam. Gavin Isley in the 18 out of Lafargeville with Steve Rock, number 5R, row number 3. Brian Hudson in the number 6 out of Adams, along with the 91 of Josh Riome from nearby Clayton. Final row, it's Mike Fowler in the number 410 out of Fulton. Last week's feature winner in car number 32 out of Carthage, it's Ryan Shanahan. Green light set to come on this time by. Leclerc looks the field over. It's Owen Nyer and Dustin Bradley on the front row. Green lights are on and away we go. Quickly into 1 and 2, it's Owen Nyer in control of the field. Battle for second already between the 18 of Gavin Isley as we stack them up at the back of the field. Mike Fowler and Brian Hudson along with the 91 of Josh Riome and last week's winner Ryan Shanahan straighten it out off of turn number 4 and we stay green. 1 lap is in the books. It's Owen Nyer in control. The 18 of Gavin Isley row right there with him in second as they work it down. And Bradley still there for third. Mike Fowler the field early on. He's still 4th, followed by Roberts in the 5 spot as they bring it off at turn number 4 and back down to the line. Owen Nyer trying to hold on and win this one. He's got a long way to go, but Gavin Isley is going to make this race even longer for him if he's on the back bumper, and he is down the back straightaway. Behind them, though, Fowler and Bradley going at it for third. Fowler went way up the racetrack that time, lost some ground to Bradley, who rides third. In the meantime, in front of them, battle for the lead. It's Isley on the high lane, Owen Nyer down low. into turn number 1 and 2. Nyer to the bottom. Here comes Isley. That outside lane is getting really good now off of turn number 2, and Isley shows how good it is. Pulls by to take over the lead in turn number 3 and 4. So Gavin Isley, your new race leader. But here comes Owen Nyer, not going to back down from him. He comes up off the corner trying to take the lead back. Won't get it though. Straightaway advantage for the top 2 drivers with Isley and Nyer 1 and 2. Then everybody after Dustin Bradley for the 3 spot. Josh Riome, he has moved through the field rather nicely from 6th all the way up to position number 4, challenging for a top 3 spot with Mike Fowler right there with him, along with Steve Roberts and the 32 Ryan Shanahan. 5 down, 3 to go. Gavin Isley looking to make it 2 for 2 as far as heat wins is concerned here at Can-Am in 2023. 3 wide battle for 3rd. Dustin Bradley, Mike Fowler, and Josh Riome after one another. Riome oversteps the cushion there in turn number 2, brings it back on, but he's lost a lot of ground to Mike Fowler and Dustin Bradley as they bring it down to the line. 2 to go for Gavin Isley. In the meantime, everybody from about 3rd on back is having all sorts of issues back there. Bradley has the 3 spot. Fowler trying to take it away from him. Steve Roberts shoots around the 32 Ryan Shanahan. He'll go to the 5 spot with Riome in 7th right now. Off of turn number 4. White flag in the air for Gavin Isley. Had transmission issues 1 week ago while running 3rd in the feature. Had to take a pit sign, coming home in position number 20. Right now, trying to rectify that. Into turn number 3 and 4. Checkered flag is in the air. Dominant performance. Gavin Isley will take it all the way to victory lane in heat race number 3. Followed by the 17 of Owen Nyer. Great run for him. Battle for 3rd at the line. It'll go to Mike Fowler. Dustin Bradley 4th. Ryan Shanahan will collect